Hello Alycats and new viewers. So today is my geeky pickups for the months of March and April. And before I get into this, most of these things are actually gifts. They're not really pickups. And the things I did pick up, most were under $5. So this is actually more of a bargain spree slash gift spree, but it's still a pickups video. So I hope you enjoy, and let's get started, shall we? Oh, by the way, if you're not interested in one certain area, I'll have timestamps down below so you can skip around and see what area of expertise you want to see. And I don't know why it's an area of expertise. That makes no fucking sense. The lone CD I have this month is Badlands by Halsey. This was a gift from my dad. I adore Halsey. I've wanted her CD for a long time. I'm so glad to have it now because I love every single song on this. Halsey is just amazing. The only sad thing is I thought Gasoline would be on here, and it's not, and Gasoline is one of my favorite songs by her. But other than that, I love this CD. It's the uncensored version, and if you haven't heard Halsey yet, listen to Halsey. She's amazing. Now let's move on to the books. The first two books were actually gifts from my uncle from his personal library. The first is the classic, Why can't I fucking say this? The War of the Worlds by H.G. Wells. There we go. I'm super excited to read this. I've wanted to read it for such a long time and just haven't. I haven't even seen the movie, so I'm really excited to read this, and this is a really old edition. Just let me tell you, it's really old. I'm just so grateful to my uncle for letting me have this. Thank you, Uncle, you're amazing. He also gave me The Stars Like Dust by Isaac Asimov, and I've wanted to read something by Asimov for forever, never have, and Wendell? That's my uncle's name, Wendell. My uncle told me that this was fantastic, so I'm trusting him because he got me into gaming and movies and stuff. And I'm trusting that he is right about this being a fantastic novel. If you've read this, let me know. But super excited to read both of these sci-fi novels because I love me some sci-fi. And thank you again to my uncle for giving these to me free of charge out of his own personal library. Thank you. Now onto the rest of the books. All of these books were, again, $5 or cheaper because I am a cheapskate and I cannot resist a bargain bin or bargain section. Just judge me all you want right now for having no control whatsoever. The first one is The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet by Becky Chambers. I have heard nothing but amazing things about this book. And I've heard that if you're a fan of Mass Effect or Firefly, this is right up your alley, and most of you know I'm a huge fan of both of those franchises, and I haven't seen anyone else with this cover of the book. Is this a special cover? I don't know. I've seen the other cover a bajillion times, but I've never seen this cover anywhere besides in my own hands right now. But I'm really excited to read this, and yeah, it just sounds like an amazing, amazing science fiction novel. The next one up is A Work in Progress by Connor Franta. I'm a fan of Connor Franta. I adore his YouTube channel. I've heard his memoir is really good and it was super cheap, so definitely want to read this and see what his experience was growing up in a small town and figuring out his sexuality and stuff like that. I just think that's so interesting and I can kind of connect with that, so I'm really excited to read this memoir. Next one up is The White Queen by Philippa Gregory. I just actually watched this miniseries and loved it, so I wanted to read the novels, and when I found this in the bargain section, I flipped the frick out at the bookstore. And people were looking at me like a crazy person, because I am a crazy person. I hope the book is just as good as the miniseries, but it's a gorgeous book. It's shiny! And I'm so excited to read it. Oh my gosh! Ah! Okay, this next book I actually thought was the graphic novel because it was wrapped in plastic, but it's actually a novel. But it's Daredevil, The Man Without Fear by Paul Crilly. And I actually wanted the graphic novel, didn't realize this was the written version, but you know what, I'll take it, I'll still read it, because I love Daredevil, I love Matt Murdock, and how he became Daredevil, and I want to read more about that. So, super excited to read this. Yeah, I wish it was the graphic novel, but I can deal with reading words. Next up is Midnight Crossing by Charlaine Harris. This is the first novel in the Midnight Texas duology series. I can't remember how many books are in this series. But I love Charlaine Harris. I read her Sookie Stackhouse novels. I'm a huge fan of True Blood. My cat is named Sookie because of True Blood. So I definitely wanted to read her new series, and since it was bargain priced, I was like, hell yeah, well, I'm getting this. Jump in my bag. Also Also bargain priced was The Peripheral by William Gibson. I've been wanting to read more of William Gibson's work since I read Neuromancer and loved it. And this is his latest piece of work. And this cover will seriously blind you if you're not careful. I'm not totally sure what it's about, but I know it's science fiction. I know it's William Gibson. So super pumped to read this eventually. One day in my life. I have a huge TBR. And this last book is totally a book I needed to purchase and have in my life because reasons. But that is the 20th anniversary edition of Outlander. Yes, I already own this novel, but this is the 20th anniversary edition, people! It's got this lovely soft cover. It's got a freaking built-in bookmark. It comes with a soundtrack CD. I mean, come on, guys. I'm an Outlander freak, okay? I needed Outlander. I'm Outlander trash, okay? Okay? I already own this book, but I needed this edition. I needed it. I needed it, my precious. Sorry for the freak out. You know I'm an Outlander freak and I just had to get that out of my system. So let's move on to the Funko Pops I've gotten. The first pop was a gift from my mom and it's actually the Lara Croft Funko Pop. Most of you know how much Lara Croft means to me in the Tomb Raider franchise in general. She's got her classic outfit on, the blue tank top, the brown shorts, the combat boots, the gun holster. She's got her trademark twin pistols. And if you flip her around, she's got her iconic braid. I love her. She currently resides next to Nathan Drake on my shelf. Thank you, Mom, for the amazing pop. My mom knows me so well. And then my dad bought me Doctor Strange because I'm a huge Doctor Strange fan and I had Caecilius, so I obviously needed Doctor Strange. He is a bobblehead, but he's wearing the Eye of Agamotto. He's got the Cloak of Levitation. He just looks like a badass, okay? I love Doctor Strange. Love him, love him, love him. And the last pop I bought for myself because I saw it, freaked out at the bookstore again. The people at the bookstore think I'm crazy, okay? But I go in there all the time so they have to put up with my craziness. But it's the freaking log lady from Twin Peaks. I adore Twin Peaks. I adore the log lady. I needed this pop. She is holding her log. She has her amazing red glasses on. She's amazing, okay? I needed her. Now, let's move on to gaming. What was that voice, Alyssa? I'm so fucking weird. How many times have I said fuck in this video? What's going on with me? So the first game, you've already heard me talk about this if you've watched my videos previously, but that is Mass Effect Andromeda. I'm still playing this today, and I'm having so much fun with it. I've had several glitches, and my game has crashed on me a few times, but I'm really overall enjoying this, and I love just everything about this basically besides the glitches. And I can't stop playing, guys. I have a problem. Then my granny was super sweet and she got me The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild on Wii U. I don't have a Switch, so obviously I could only play it on Wii U. But I wanted this game and knew I was going to have to wait for it because I didn't have money to buy it. And she got it for me, so thank you, Granny. And I still haven't played it. I haven't even taken it out of the plastic wrapping because of this dang game. And lastly, I have the Persona 5 Take Your Heart edition, and I have to give a major thank you to RoboVin for allowing me to get this because I'd initially pre-ordered this and had to cancel it due to money issues, and RoboVin was gracious and he helped me get it, but I'm super excited to play this. Again, haven't played it though because of Sting and Mass Effect Andromeda. And lastly are the movies I got. Again, this is called Curse of the Bargain Bin. I can't say no to it. It's like a siren call. It's like, buy me, I'm cheap. Buy me, Alyssa, buy me. You have a shopping problem. Buy me. I'll make you feel better for a few seconds. Buy me. And I'm like, okay, I'll cave. And then it's a vicious cycle, guys. I need help. But actually, the first movie I have here, I actually won from Netflix, so I didn't buy this. But it's The Eagle Huntress on DVD. I've been wanting to see this for forever. I won a giveaway. Netflix sent this to me, so thank you, Netflix, if you watch this video. Super excited to watch this documentary. The next movie is Django Unchained. I own every other single Quentin Tarantino movie besides this, which I now own, and The Hateful Eight. So super excited to have this movie and to rewatch it again at some point because I remember loving it when I first saw it. And then also Green Room. This is a fantastic movie and it's seriously in the $5 Blu-ray bin at Walmart. Go get it. It's so good. It's brutal, but Patrick Stewart and Anton Yelchin are amazing in this film. And it's just so good. And it's worth way more than $5. But get it. Get it. Get it! And then I got Insidious Chapter 2 because I had the first Insidious, and Insidious is one of my favorite contemporary horror franchises. The third you can skip, but the first two Insidious movies are great. And I finally have the second one on Blu-ray. So I'm very happy to have the first 2 Insidious movies in my collection now. The next 2, actually 4 movies, but 2 technically are gifts from my dad. And that's Mulan 1 and 2 on Blu-ray, and Pocahontas 1 and 2 on Blu-ray. We went to Best Buy, which the closest Best Buy to us is like 50 miles away. So they had these on sale for $15, and Dad got these for me. I'm like, thank you, Dad, because I love Mulan. I love Pocahontas. The sequels I enjoyed as a kid. Probably won't be as great nowadays, but to have 2 classic Disney movies on Blu-ray, amazing. So thank you, Dad. And the last 2 are the only movies I paid full price for. But the first one up is, of course, Rogue One, A Star Wars Story. I adored this film. I loved how it was a departure from the main Star Wars films, and I just loved pretty much everything about this film, so I had to have it on Blu-ray. And plus, the cover is really pretty and shiny, and it just makes me love it even more! And the last purchase and movie of this pickup haul thingy bobber is Split. I adored this movie when I saw it in theaters, so I had to own it on Blu-ray, and it's just as good the second time. It's even better the second time, actually, to be honest, and the deleted scenes are so great. And there's an alternate ending, which was totally just like, what? It's great. If you're a fan of M. Night Shyamalan, you gotta watch Split. So that was my massive geeky pickups, but it's really bargain bin buys and gifts mostly video. If you like this video, leave a like. Let me know what you picked up in March or April or the last week, the last day, the last month, last year. Tell me whatever you've bought down below in the description box. And if you like this video, make sure to share it because it helps my channel grow. And if you're not subscribed already, but you like what you've seen and heard, which this is a really fucking weird video, there we go with the fucks again. No fucks given today, guys. No fucks given. Click my face over here, and that'll sub you to my channel. Also make sure the notification bell's clicked because then you'll be part of the Alycat notification squad, which is a brand new thing. But you get extra bonus cool points, which are kind of worthless, but they make you cool. Because then you're a cool cat. You're a cool cat. So hit that notification bell. And also, if you'd like to follow me on social media sites, they're all listed down below in the description box along with affiliate links for stuff. So you can follow me, and we can be best friends, and we can talk to each other, and see what we like and dislike, and all that great shiz. And I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching and for putting up with my weird antics. I'm in a really weird mood today, guys. You're either loving this or hating it, I guarantee you. But I love you no matter what. Peace and kisses. Bye.